What's going on, y'all? We're about to get started in a second. Going to send this link out, then we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, bet. All right, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? All right, so we're about to take a look at these charts right now. See what we're going to be looking at for the London session. Let's see here. There's a few things I was looking at. Yeah, I was looking at GN. I like how GN's looking. I want to wait to see if it can break through this daily level, though, and possibly go for a sell on this. All right, London session just started. Go ahead and take a look at these pairs right here. There's a couple things I like right now. I like GA. I already did a nice retest, broke through this level. I do like how this is looking right here. Yeah, I already did a nice retest of the daily level. Yeah, I like this right here. So we got some news. We got some Euro news and CHF news about to pop off during London session. Got a bunch of PMIs for the Euros. And then that's pretty much it until New York session. Then we got the non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, and the PMI for the USD. And as we all know, if you don't know, you're about to, most of the currency pairs are going to be affected by that news, like at least the pairs I trade. So the indexes, gold, USD pairs, Euro GBP pairs, JPY pairs. So it's going to be interesting, but about to see if we can catch some pips during London session as well. And I do like how this is looking right here. It's definitely still bearish. Yeah, it's definitely still bearish. Looking at some other charts on the other screen as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna write this up because I do like how this is looking. So I'm gonna put this on my other screen. All right, bam. So I'm gonna have that on my other screen. There was a few other pairs I was looking at. I can see a potential sell on GU because the downtrend has began for gold as well as the USD pairs. Well, most of them, if not all of them. So I do want to look at potential gold sells as well as, I don't know if I want to sell right here though. I could possibly sell right here. But the most ideal sell setup would be around 1904. The price is beginning its bearish momentum. That really got pushed and set in stone yesterday. Definitely when the news came out, was still bullish here. Was waiting to see if price was going to make a new high, but instead that thing tanked down, broke to this daily level right here, which was a strong support resistance level. You can see how it's being treated as resistance level here. And then you can see by all these wicks here, how it's been treated as support. It's broken underneath, and now you see it's getting treated as resistance. So the downtrend is about to begin. So I want to look for sell setups. So I either want to see if it will retest the daily level above it and look for a sell entry, or I'm going to wait to see if we can catch a sell going down to around 1904. That's what I'm going to look at for gold. Let's see what else. Yeah, so that's what I want to look at for gold. And yeah, I want to look for sell setups on the USD pairs as well. AU is actually at a decent entry for a sell position right at the daily level. Same thing, broke underneath the daily levels, retested it, trying to see if it will break through and continue to push down. Yeah, so we're going to be keeping an eye on this too. So I like how both of these are looking. GA is doing a little bit of retracement, which is fine. But AU is showing that it's trying to push down some more. So I'm going to write both of these up. Haven't entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. Still waiting for confirmations. It's been a little bit of a slower week. It's still been a pretty good week. But after like Tuesday, things have slowed down a little bit due to the news mostly. 730, 40. Yeah, so I'm typing some stuff up right now. That way they're ready just in case we do decide to enter these. But for now, just going to be chilling and waiting for now. Just going to be chilling and waiting for now. Let's go back to gold and see what that's looking like. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on a smaller time frame. So right now it's respecting that daily level. Still want to look for a sell on that. It might not happen until later in London, if not New York. Caught a nice sell on GBP CAD. Going to be looking for another entry. They're going to be looking for another entry here, or when it breaks back underneath the zone here. But also trade breakdown is going to be coming out on this trade as well, because this was a huge move. Called this trade live. As you can see, we cut the entire daily candlestick on this play right here too. So this was a nice sell that we caught yesterday. This was a 1 to 3 risk to reward. So that means if you risked $50, you made $150. If you risked $100, you made $300. If you risked $1,000, you made $3,000. So that was a pretty good play. We also caught a couple other sells. We'll go over how we're doing for the week in just a second. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any setups. But yeah, I like how CJ's looking. Also caught the CJ play. Me and the members did. At least this was another 1 to 3 risk to reward. And we're about to see if we can get a second entry on this. We do have some CHF news about to pop off the next candlestick. So that can be interesting. But if we're just strictly looking at the charts, price is bearish right now for this pair right here and most of the JPY pairs. So I am still liking the sell setup on there. Still liking the sell setup on there. Can see a possible sell also on AN, but right now we're just chilling right now. Hey, what's going on, McMillian? I see you in here. Yeah, but right now we're just chilling. We're going to be seeing what the next 15 looks like, but there are a few potential setups. Just waiting to see how they react to these levels, but there are a few potential setups we can jump in on for sure. Is that a decent stop loss? Could put it up higher. I'll do that. Yeah, but I like how these are looking right here. I really want to jump in on GN, but we're just going to be waiting for that to break that level there. New 5-minute did just start. I'm still looking at the other pairs where it's going over as well. But for now, we're just chilling and waiting. Yeah, I like how this one's looking. Yeah, so there's a few good setups. We got about 4 minutes to the next 15. We must see what that looks like, and then we're going to go from there. Got the GU. Yeah, so there's a few plays I like. May or may not enter USD/JPY as well. We'll see. Yeah, but for right now, we're just chilling. About to see what this next 15 looks like. Really curious to see how CHF/JPY is going to be affected. Well, no, that's not at 15. That's at 330. So we're going to see what that looks like. Yeah, but it's only major red for the news. It's just the USD pairs at an 8:30 and then 10 a.m. But yeah, for right now, we're just going to be chilling and trying to see if we can catch some pips during London session. But right now, we're just waiting for these setups. All right, GP Cash trying to push down again. We're going to see if we can break through this level here. Let's see here. I'll mark this off right here. I might need to fix my levels. Yeah, so let me go ahead and put this on my other screen so I can fix this. Y'all about to see some magic happen. Not really, but you're about to just see some lines change colors and pop up, disappear, reappear. So I'm changing it on my other screen. Boom, look at that, look at that. Let's see here. What would be a good level to mark off? Got a couple minutes to the next 15. This would be a decent level, I guess. I don't know if I like that level, but we might just have to make do with that. Unless I can find something better. Let me see. Might just do this right here. Yeah, I'm gonna put that right there. I like how that looks right there. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna be waiting to see. Well, we're just gonna be patiently waiting for price to break below that daily level. Then once it can do that, then we're gonna be paying attention to see if we can go for a sell setup on there. GBPAUD is still looking good though, because one thing I want to point out about GBPAUD is how it's underneath this wall of price here, and it's been wicking up, but it's been respecting and staying underneath this level of price, which is a good sign. So I do like how that's looking. New 15 did just start, and we may or may not be jumping in on this. We'll see. Because this week's a little bit weirder, mainly because of the news. Next week's going to be a lot more clear. But this week it's been a little bit slower. I've been a little bit picky with my trades and entries, mainly because of that. I'm going to go ahead and post my disclaimer out. But I'll pull up AU. Yeah, I like how AU is looking. CJ just broke underneath too. So we're going to keep an eye on CJ as well. But I like how AU is looking. So let me jump in on this. Yeah, so that's still retesting that level. GN still trying to break through. Yes, I like how AU is looking. Whoops. There we go. Need to do that on here. Yeah, so GA is still retesting that. I'm keeping an eye on that on my other screen. So we're going to let that retest. CJ broke underneath that level, is retesting. Yeah, so I'm curious to see how the news affects this. It would be nice if it tanked and went in our favor, like how the GBP CAD news went in our favor yesterday. But it's not that clear of a trend and flow like GBP CAD is. So it could really go either way. It still is technically just chilling on that daily level. So it could really go either way. But I like how this is looking right here. It already did a nice retest this level. Drop, 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 retest, drop. Yeah, so this is kind of tempting for a sell. JPY is trying to drop as well. GA is retracing still. Yeah, so we're gonna keep an eye on this. Then we're gonna keep an eye on CJ as well on the other screen. Yeah, CJ is trying to drop right now. Yeah, there is some bearish momentum starting with CJ. So I do like this first sell. Yeah, so we're going to just keep an eye on these right now. Let them do their things. But I do like how these are looking. So I'm going to write this up as well. New 5 minutes about to start. We're going to go over the indices and stuff too in a little bit. I just want to make sure I'm just trying to make, not miss any entries right now. Because I think it was yesterday, 2 days ago, we was on stream and I was going on a little tangent and then we missed like a good ass entry. So I'm going to hold that till towards the end of the stream. Mainly because we're not going to mess with those until New York or closer to New York anyways. Okay. Yeah, but I like how these are both looking. But it's reacting to this wall here. So I'm just going to let that do its thing because it could try to retrace. I'm also going to keep an eye on it because it tries to continue to break below that. Then I'm going to feel inclined to jump in on that. Yeah, GA's at a good entry level too. I'm just waiting for it to show that it's ready to drop down. It's showing some slight signs. But we're just going to be waiting. This is what CJ is looking like. So yeah, we're just going to be chilling right now. Letting these things do their thing. Not really in a rush to enter anything. Just going to be patiently waiting. Now, AD New Zealand. It's also looking nice. Yeah, so we have a few things that are looking nice. We're just waiting right now. Just waiting for a couple more confirmations and to see how price reacts below these levels. I do like how this is looking. And it's trying to drop as we speak, so we might be entering this in a second. All right, so Euro CAD just hit a level. Give me 1 second, 0935. So this is going to be like a 25 pip stop loss, which isn't too bad. Got my alerts going off, but yeah, GN is looking like, AN is looking like it's trying to drop. So we might be jumping in on this. This is going to be more of a scout setup. But I do kind of like how this is looking right here. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Yeah, I think it's trying to drop as we speak. So we might be entering this. My Euro CAD alarm went off, showing that it's retesting that level. All right, cool. Good to know. So let's go back to AN. Yeah, that thing's definitely trying, but it keeps reacting to that wall, as you can see. But it's definitely trying to break that level. So we might be jumping in on that in a second. CJ is trying to drop down as well. What was the GN is trying to drop as well. GU is trying to drop as well. Yeah, so we're going to jump in on this one. I like how this one's looking. So this one's going to be about a 45 pip stop loss. Yeah, so I like how AU is looking. So we're going to jump in on this. Stop loss for this is going to be, let me say 70.95. 70.95. I like how that's looking. So I'm on quiet. That's because I'm typing these TPs up. Whoops. All right, bam. So I'm gonna let that do its thing. Let's go back to AN. AN's still kind of chilling, but it could try to rip. A new 5-minute did just start. CJ's trying to drop as well. So I want to see what this next 15 looks like for CJ. GU's trying to push down as well. So let me see what goes up to. GA's retraced all the way back up, which is fine by me. That'll give us a better entry if it does decide to try to push down. Yeah, but we're going to be waiting for this next 15. I want to see how this looks. I do want to go for a sell on this. So we're going to see what the next 15 looks like. There is news for the CHF pairs. So it's going to be interesting to see if this tanks or rips back up. It's going to be interesting to watch and see what that decides to do. Going to be interesting to see what that decides to do. Yeah, but we're going to let that do its thing. These things are trying to creep down. Yeah, but we're just going to be patiently waiting because we're looking at the other JPY pairs. They're kind of pushing up, reacting off these daily levels. Well, that's EJ. GJ is not really doing that. GJ is trying to push down as well. So let's see what these other pairs. So AJ is reacting off this daily level as well. Let's go on a smaller time frame here. Yeah, but CJ is trying to push down. And there's still bearish momentum on all these other JPY pairs. So they could very much so try to break these levels. As we see here, nice drops. So I want to see price break through this level. Possibly go for a sell on AJ as well. Yeah, I like how these are looking. So I'm going to see what the next 15 looks like for this. I do kind of like how this is looking. It's about a 50 pip stop loss as well. Yeah, so I want to see what the next 15s look like. Let's see what the next 15s look like. The AN is pushing down as well. All right, cool. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, so we're just chilling right now, waiting. See some setups. We're going to wait to see what the next 15 looks like. And then going from there. Yeah, I like how this is moving too. Be a late entry on this. The risk reward is going to get shot. I do like how this is looking right here. All right, new 15. Yeah, I like how this is looking right here. Let's see what these other pairs are up to. These are still pushing up. These are pushing up. Yeah, I like how this is looking right here. Yeah, I'm gonna enter this. Yeah, so I'm gonna enter CJ. I like how that's looking. So I'm gonna type the TPs up for this. Yeah, so I'm typing the TPs up right now, but I do like how this is looking right here. All right, so we already just went through TP1. So we're about to see if we can hit TP2. So y'all should be blue on this trade so far. We're about to see if it can continue to push down. We're about to see what these other pairs are up to. Yeah, so AU's pushing nicely as well. So we're about to see if we can hit TP1 on this as well. Yeah, but I like how these are looking right here. So we're going to let these run. And I'm probably not going to mess with anything else. Like I said, I want to look for GP CAD sell. So I'm going to wait for that setup. Be watching GA still. I'm going to be waiting for that setup. And then I want to mess with gold in the indexes, if possible, going into New York. So we might be chilling until those setups come into play. Might be chilling until those setups come into play. Yes, I'm only in these two trades. I'm in AU and I'm in CJ. That's the only two trades I'm going to be in for right now. I'm going to be still looking at the charts and stuff. Ooh, 80 CAD is looking nice as well. 80 CAD is looking nice as well. We might jump into this as well. Not right now. Maybe the next 15, depending on what it looks like. But that's looking nice as well. I'm not going to lie. But we're going to be just chilling right now. We're not going to jump to a bunch of trades right now. We're just going to be in these two things for now. Yeah, we're just going to be in these two things for now. Yeah, I'm going to look for GBCAD and GA sell if possible. So we're just waiting on those. I'm going to set this over right there. Create, cool. Euro pairs are pushing. Did it really just hit that? Could I just mark that off? Oh, it didn't. All right, let me turn this shit off because it's about to keep on blowing up. All right, let me turn that off. Yeah, but we're just gonna be chilling in these two trades right here. 80 cast looking tempting though. Maybe might enter that as well. Okay. Why does that keep going off? Probably because I got all these tabs open. And just out of curiosity, I just want to see what the indexes are doing here. They're just chilling right here. So I wouldn't be surprised if they chill at these daily or 4-hour levels until closer to the news coming off. Now, US30 is looking a little bit different from the other indexes. There's some slight bearish momentum coming in with US30. It's still kind of bullish. Would not be too shocked if we see price drop down to the downside. Just looking strictly at the past 2 days, hasn't really gone anywhere. It's really just been chilling at this daily level. Now, NAS and SPX and GBPJPY and EUSDX are a little bit different. Now they have dropped underneath these daily levels. Well, let's wait for it to update. Yeah, so it dropped underneath. So we could see some retracements, but it is still bullish. So, but we could see some retracements. Wouldn't be too shocking. Main reason why is because it hit the top of the zone. Also just filled up this entire imbalance right here. So we could see some retracements down to around 12,360 to the extreme, all the way down to like 12,000, like 180-ish, 12,190. I would not be too surprised if we do see that, but price is still bullish. I can still see it being bullish, but I would not be surprised if the news causes price to drop down for that retracement. It could cause it to keep on pushing up. We do still have a couple more imbalances and order blocks to hit, but I would not be surprised if we see a slight retracement going on today from the news. It's either going to cause the retracement or it's going to cause the uptrend to continue. So we're just going to wait and see what the news decides to do with that. So that's what we're going to be looking at from there. And that's with all the indexes, really, SPX as well as GBPJPY. We see them retracing down. Let's wait for this to refresh. Bam. So they're all dropping down. So they're doing that right now. They could try to do the retracement now, and then when the news comes up, then continue to push back up. We could potentially see that too. But of course, we're just going to have to wait to see what's happening between here and around 7 a.m. to 8:30 when the news pops off. But right now, they are doing some retracements. You can kind of see them look exactly the same, NAS and GBPJPY. SPX doing the same thing as well. They have dropped down. So they could be doing the retracements right now before the news. But overall, if you just look at the candle structure, you can see that these are all bullish, except US30. US30 has kind of come to a halt slightly compared to these other indexes. But everything else you can clearly see is bullish. Clearly see is bullish. So we just hit TP1 on AU. This was a members only play, but we just hit TP1 on this. That's cool. DJ, we hit TP1. It's kind of just still chilling at TP1. We're going to see what this next 5 minute looks like. We're going to see what this next 5 minute looks like. Out of curiosity, I just want to look and see what these other pairs are up to. AJ dropped down. This hit the daily level again, which is nice. I'm going to mark that level off right there. Can I mark off another level? Yeah, actually, I'm going to mark off this level right here. Yeah, but JPY pairs are still slowly pushing down, which is nice. CJ is still attempting to try to continue to push down. But yeah, we're just going to be chilling right now. Going to be seeing what the next 15 looks like, because I do like how a few of these other pairs are looking. But for the most part, we're going to be just chilling until closer to New York to try to jump in on some of those, try to jump in on gold and those indexes. That's what I really want to pay attention to today. See how those get affected by the news. Of course, I'm not going to force anything, but I would like to jump in on those if I can. So that's what I'm really going to be paying attention to. Yeah, but it looks like these are trying to do a retracement, which is fine, which is fine, because I only want to look mainly for buy setups anyways, at least for now. Like, I'm not going to really look for sells. I might look for some scalp setups, but for the most part, I don't really like to trade against the trend like that. So I'm still going to be just looking mainly for buys. I'm either going to look for a buy here, buy here. I'm not going to really look for sells until price breaks below this level and starts coming down to around 12,040. So until price is trying to go to that direction, I'm going to be looking for mainly buys still on the indexes for the most part. I'm going to be looking at on the indexes for the most part. But this is how we did yesterday. Let me make sure I'm not missing out any comments. All right. Still caught up. Cool. So this is how we did yesterday. We went 3-1 yesterday. We're 13-3 for the week. It's definitely been a slower, choppier week, but we're still making money every day and still ending the day in profit in the week so far. Want to end today on a good note as well. CJ's back at TP1. Going to see if we can hit TP2 before the next 15. Got about 3.5 minutes until then. Well, USD-JPY, we call all these trades live, except this one, this members only trade. I forgot to put, let me fix that. Let me go ahead and fix that. Let me go ahead and fix that. Because CJ was a members only play. So let me go ahead and fix that. Bam. All right, cool. Now it's fixed. Bam, look at that magic. So all these trades we call live except this one. This one was called a little bit after the live stream. But USD-JPY, all TVs got hit. We caught 58 pips. Your USD SL got hit. GBPJPY caught 145 pips. CJ, all TVs got hit, caught 107 pips. End of the day, a total 310 pips. 13-3 for the week, 3-1 for that day. Definitely was a great day yesterday. USD-JPY, as soon as we entered, we got into drawdown. We was in drawdown immediately. Like, as soon as we entered, this is what happened. And this is why you always want to hold to SL or TP gets hit. As soon as we entered, that thing retraced all the way up, almost hit stop loss. But again, like I said in the live stream, you check out yesterday's live stream, I was still calling the trade. I was like, it's bearish overall. Like, we could see some retracements, but overall it's still bearish. So I'm still going to hold. And, you know, some people, their anxiety got the best of them. But, you know, that's just another example why you need to hold to SL or TP gets hit. Because there's been some trades that, like, we were one pip away from SL getting hit. And that thing just ripped, blew through all TPs, kept tanking, or kept pushing up, or there was a buy or sell. I don't really remember. But there's been trades where we're one pip away from SL being hit. And there's also been trades where SL literally gets hit. NJ is a good example of that. And by the way, we could have went for NJ sell yesterday, but I just want to point out how we literally caught a sell this day on Tuesday, caught a sell on Wednesday. We could have caught the same sell setup yesterday as well, literally off the same daily level here. All right, so this price has literally just been bouncing at this level, doing the same move over and over and over again. And this isn't the first time we've done something like this, but I just wanted to point that out really quick. But on Tuesday, we hit a few TPs, retraced up, literally tapped our SL, then tanked back in our favor, retraced back up, entered this trade on Wednesday. I think on the live on Wednesday, that thing tanked, hit all our TPs, then look at retrace back up. Then we could have entered it again on yesterday and then caught the same amount of pips we caught on Wednesday. So I just wanted to point that out. But this JPY pair is still trying to tank down. So let me see what AJ's up to. AJ's trying to push down as well. Well, first, let me get off the hour time frame. Get on the 15. Look at GJ. Yeah, definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be waiting till closer to New York for any of these other setups to be ready for us, which is fine, not tripping too much. Like I said, next week should be back to normal. just a lot of news, and during the news weeks and the news days, price tends to be a little bit more choppier, or kinds of a little bit more choppier and stuff like that until news comes out. But that's normal to be expected. So yeah, we're just gonna be chilling right now. Just gonna be in those two trades for now. New 15 did just start. So let me look at these other pairs I was looking at. Whoops. Yeah, so we're seeing a lot of retracements and ranging right now. Yeah, so we're just gonna be watching these pairs and leaving them alone for now. I'm gonna move that over to the side. Yep. I don't know what you're saying yep to. I don't know if you're agreeing with me. If you're agreeing with me, just let me know. I just want to make sure I understand what you're talking about, Joseph. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling right now. That's one thing about trading. Like, you don't want to overtrade, and then what you really want to do is just go in the charts, know what you want to look for. You know what I mean? Like, know what pairs you're trying to trade, and then off those pairs, know what setup you're looking for, whether that's a buy or sell setup. And then what you want to do is just patiently wait for that setup, or price is kind of ranging, and you're like, okay, if it breaks this level, I'm gonna go for a buy. If it breaks this level, I'm gonna go for a sell, something like that. You wanna have a game plan, and then you just want to patiently wait for that to materialize and then execute. That's really what you want to do. But for now, at least, news weeks are kind of a little bit different. But for now, we're just gonna be chilling right now. I'm gonna mark this off right here. Yeah, we're just gonna be chilling right now. Price is looking like it's trying to drop down, but I'm not gonna really go for a sell on it. I might do like a paper trade on it just out of curiosity, because I like to just trade. But I'm still gonna be looking for mainly buy setups because it's bullish. So I'm either gonna look for a buy here or here, at least for now. That's what I'm saying as of now. Things could change, but that's what I'm looking at and looking for as of now. Yeah, but we see GU and gold, they're kind of been ranging for the past couple hours. Again, probably just gonna be chilling until closer to New York session. GA's retested this level here, which is why we didn't enter right here. We just wanted to patiently wait. And now if price breaks below this and we just decide to enter, we'll have a better entry on this compared to all the way down here. If we would have entered right here, would have been a drawdown. So we're just gonna be chilling. We're just gonna be chilling right now. GBPJPY doing the retracement. So like I said, we're gonna possibly look for a sell here, if not another sell up here. Also, trade breakdown for this is going to be coming out this weekend. Yeah, so right now we're just going to be chilling right now. Just going to be chilling. Yeah, just going to be chilling. Just going to be chilling. Yeah, GBPJPY looks like it's trying to drop. Yeah, so I'm going to be watching to see what this next 15 looks like here. I'd like to see it break back underneath this level and possibly look for a sell on this. That's what I'd like to see. Yeah, but we're not going to mess with anything else right now because the other setups aren't ready yet. So just gonna be waiting. Just gonna be waiting. What pair was that? That was Euro CAD. And that was Euro AED. Funny enough, I had this place set up. I had this marked off for yesterday's stream. I actually ended up going as planned. But as you can see, it tapped the stop loss, then tanked. But still ended up going as planned. So that's why I like to just mark these things up. I don't enter everything, but it's nice to go back and see that, some things did play out as expected. This price here is bearish, has been waking up, respecting it as a support level. So I am curious to see how it's going to react when it hits this. The last two times it's hit this daily level, as you can see right here, it's wicked and shot back down. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we see price do that again. So we could possibly see a potential sell setup here as well for Euro AED. course, not going to enter yet. Just marking it up. Just a trade idea. We're not going to enter anything else right now. CJ's reattempting to try to tank down. Going to see if it can do that. AJ's trying to push and break that level. NJ's probably tanking still. Yep, that would have been. We could have, should have, would have re-entered, but it's all good. Just gonna put that as a note. AU's trying to push down as well. Let's go back to GA. See what GA's up to. GA's trying to push down. Yeah, so we might enter this if it can break through that level, but we're just gonna be patiently waiting. That's what mostly trading is just patiently waiting. You know, you can have a good strategy, all that stuff, but if you don't have the patience, discipline, and you don't know how to properly calculate your lot size, aka, you know, manage your risk, because risk to reward and managing your risk per trade is two different things. I actually dropped a video talking about all that. I might link that in a couple minutes. Yeah, but we see the indexes are still trying to push down. So scalp wise, we could see a possible sell, but I don't really scalp like that. And if I do scalp, I kind of like to scalp going with the overall trend and direction price is going. So I wouldn't really want to mess with that anyways. Now, of course, y'all could be like, oh, but didn't you go for a sell here? That was a little bit different because before this happened, when price was dropping like this, and before this wick here, when the news came on that day, what was it, Tuesday? This was showing signs that potentially the downtrend could begin. But after the news, push price back up. Obviously, we see the bullish momentum came back into play. Yeah, but yeah, GU, gold, they're trying, but again, they're just kind of chilling right now. So we're still gonna just be waiting on those. We're just gonna be waiting on those. AU's pushing back down. AN went all the way right back to the entry. So it's a good thing we didn't enter that one because we've been in drawdown right now. 80 CAS trying to push back down. CJ is struggling to break through this level of traffic. Now let's go to the left and we can see why price is kind of struggling. Like I always say, look to the left. It's going to explain what's happening in the present and explain what's going to potentially happen in the future. All right, so we see price is kind of stuck here chilling. So what I'm about to do here is I'm going to put a line right where these wicks are. All right, so right where these wicks are, I'm going to change this color up too. That way we don't get too confused. Actually, we can keep this color. So I'm going to put a line where these wicks are, and then I'm going to put a line where these two bodies are. If I can get it right. There we go. Now we're about to just simply go to the left and see what we see. All right. So off rip, we can see this top line here is where those bodies are. We can see those bodies are right where this wall is, and on top of this wall of price here. Don't think that's a coincidence. And then we also see where the wicks are. We see price literally wick this level here and then push back up. Then also where the bodies are, we see prices wick this level and treating that as a support level on a smaller time frame. And then even leaving those two things alone, let's just delete these. We can see that price is struggling to break through this level of traffic, but it's respecting this level here. So that doesn't mean it can't break through it, but that's why price is kind of struggling right now. It's definitely trying, but it's definitely struggling. So we're gonna have to wait for volume to pick up to see if it can do so. But that's why price is doing that, because price isn't just randomly doing stuff. It's not randomly going up. It's not randomly going down. There's a reason why price is doing what it's doing, right? If price is chilling on like the daily level, like we saw it was doing, well, it's doing that today, but we also saw it was doing that all on Tuesday and all yesterday. Well, this was all yesterday. There's a reason for that. All right. When price rejects a level, there's a reason for that. When price breaks through a level, there's a reason for that. When price bounces like this, there's a reason for that. and identifying these levels on the blue and yellow with these blue and yellow lines that you see on my screen. This help you visually see and understand why price is doing what it's doing. Yo, we're just gonna be chilling right now. Just gonna be chilling right now. Let's go back to GU. The GU is still chilling right there. Yeah, so I wanna, like I said, I wanna wait for GA and then the Canadian pairs, and then gonna look at the other JPY pairs, but not really at any good entries. So we're just gonna be chilling on these two trades for now. We see GA on our screen right here is still trying to push and break through this level. So we're gonna see what the next 15 and new 5-minute does. But for now, I'm just gonna be in these two trades and letting them do their thing. And then I'm gonna be on the chart still. But yeah, going into New York, I might stream it for the members. I might stream it for the members if I'm not busy, because I've been busy this week. I've had a lot of meetings, one-on-one sessions, all that good stuff. So that's why things have kind of been a little bit off, like live and streaming wise. It's been really busy this month, but I might stream for a little bit during the news, just so y'all can see what's going on. Just so y'all can see what's going on. Because of course I'll be walking out through the trades and letting y'all know what's going on after the fact, but we might I might drop a Zoom link and we might be on live for a little bit. Like I said, I won't be on YouTube. It'll be a members only stream. May or may not post on YouTube later. We'll see how it turns out. But I might drop the live on that. So CJ is reattempting to drop down. So you see it's definitely trying to break those levels. Definitely trying. So we're just going to patiently wait and see if it can do so. Just going to patiently wait and see if it can do so. So let me go ahead and link that video I was telling y'all about. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. Okay, yours is green. Let me know. So hey, so sometimes it's not called TBT. So yep, exactly. Those just jumping in on the stream, make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Telegram, free Signal room. I post the trades I enter. Make sure to read that disclaimer. Okay, I know it's a big paragraph, but I don't post that every day for no reason. All right, if you can't read that paragraph, you can't take the time. It's going to take like 10, 20 seconds. Even the slowest reader, maybe 30 seconds tops. It won't take that long to read it. But again, everything I post in that channel, the Advanced Play Signal Room, the group chat, the course channel, any videos I drop, YouTube related as well. If I drop a video on YouTube, it's not just kicks and giggles. Like everything I post, everything I type is for a reason, and it's to help y'all out. So do yourselves a favor and, read that stuff, watch the videos, things like that, because it's going to help y'all out. All right. And this isn't calling nobody out, but I've been getting some questions, a little bit of confusion about like either the TPs or the strategy in general. But a lot of those questions can be answered in that disclaimer, or if you're a member, in some of those videos I drop, because I drop 2 hours before New York every day, update of the trades we're in and the potential setups and trade ideas going into New York. And a lot of those setups end up going the way that was projected. So let me pull that up so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Members, you know what I'm talking about, but I know some of y'all don't be watching those videos. I get it. You might be at work or something like that. But if you can watch those videos or listen to them, because I say prices and stuff like that too. And of course, I'll let you know what pairs we're talking about and all that. But make sure to watch those videos, because those videos are going to help y'all out. Like I said, I'm only going to post trades that I personally enter, right? So I'm not going to enter every trade or every setup. If I'm happy for the day, I'm not going to enter any other trades, right? Because that's me just sticking to my trading rules, my trading plan. Because you don't want to overtrade. You need to have a plan. You need to know how many trades you want to enter per day. You need to know how much you're trying to risk per day and per trade. And then you also need to know like what your daily goal is, money-wise. Of course, that daily goal needs to be realistic. And I talk about how to make it realistic in this video. I'm about to link to y'all in a second. I'm gonna link y'all a video in a second. So we see CJ is trying to drop. So I'm gonna keep that on the screen right there because it's trying to drop. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if we can drop and break through and hit TP2. So let me link that video and then I'm gonna show y'all the little sneak peek of the advanced place signal room. So let me go ahead and link that video first I'm talking about. All right, this first video is 5 tips that have made me profitable in Forex. All right, this is a video. I mean, every video I drop, I suggest watching, but these 2 videos I'm about to link, I highly suggest y'all check them out after the stream or this weekend, whenever y'all got free time. Listen to it on y'all's breaks, whatever the case may be. Okay, this is 5 tips that helped me become consistently profitable in Forex. Some stuff might be common sense to others, but you know, some things you might not thought of, or I might be able to speak and articulate it in a different way to make them gears start turning or to make some things start clicking. So make sure to check that video out. Make sure to check that video out. Yeah, so these are just chilling right here. Yep, and then what was the other one I was looking at? I was looking at GU. Yeah, so make sure to check that video out, y'all. Gonna be on the stream a little bit longer, maybe a couple more candlesticks. But yeah, so make sure to check that video out, y'all. I'm about to link another video too that I suggest y'all watch too. And this is 3 things you need to do before entering any trade. And these 3 things you see me do, these 3 things you see me do on live every day. So it's not just me saying stuff. This is something y'all see me do on live every day before we enter trades. So make sure to check those out, all right? Make sure to check those 2 videos out. Make sure to hit that like button too. I see y'all liking that video. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to hit that sub button too, because like I said, we don't just live trade every day London session. We don't just live trade every day. We don't also break down the charts. All right. We don't also predict direction things are going to be going hours before they happen. But we also weekly. I'm saying we, but it's just me, but you get what I'm saying. But we also post weekly trading tip videos like those videos I just linked, trade breakdown videos. I got a trade breakdown dropping this weekend as well. I dropped one last week as well, but I got one. I'm gonna break down GBP CAD. I might break down another trade too. I might break down another. I might do another one, but I want to really do GBP CAD. So I think that video will help y'all out, especially with the entry and all that stuff. Yeah, but yeah. So, and I got a video dropping today. I know I said I was going to drop yesterday, but like I said, I had a lot of meetings yesterday. And then by the time I finished recording the video, it was a little bit too late in the day that I personally went to post it. I kind of want to post it like, not too late in the day. I want to post it like kind of like during a time where like everyone around the world is kind of awake. You get what I mean? And it's not too late in the day, but it is getting posted today for sure. I just got to do the thumbnail, but the thumbnail is easy. That just takes me 2 minutes to do. And that video is actually going to be talking about how to trade news or how to deal with days when there's major red folder news. So that video is definitely going to be a little bit different from the other videos I posted in the past, but it's going to help y'all out nonetheless. It's going to help y'all out nonetheless. And again, some stuff might be obvious to others. Some stuff you might have already heard before. But yeah, we're nice and blue on AU, nice and blue on CJ. what was blue on CJ. CJ is still struggling to break that level. It's not impossible though. Not impossible. Let's go back to these pairs. Whoops. Yeah, so this is kind of chilling at that daily level now. Let's go back to gold. Gold's broken underneath this level, which is a nice sign. G is still kind of chilling right there. Let's see what these indexes are up to. Let's bring this back onto the 15-minute time frame. So yeah, so we see this is literally just doing what it did yesterday. It's going to be just chilling at this daily level. Probably going to try to get people that don't really are new to Forex to jump into some stuff pre-news. Might see some fake outs, who knows. But for now, we're going to leave them alone. We're going to leave those alone for now. We're just going to be chilling in these two trades right here. And then we're going to be looking for those other setups, but we're just going to be chilling in those two trades right here. Just going to be chilling in these two trades right here. Make sure to follow me on both Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see it at the bottom of y'all screens. You see me waving the mouse right above it. At Playmaker_Way is Instagram, TikTok's Playmaker Way. Make sure to follow me on both. All right. Some stuff I can't post on TikTok, so I post that stuff on Instagram. And some stuff I post strictly on TikTok, but I post every day on both pages. So make sure to follow both. Excuse me. And if you want to contact me directly, hit me up on Instagram at Playmaker_Way. Same spelling as the YouTube. I respond to all messages, earliest within the hour, latest at least within the day. All right. But I respond to all messages. Feel free to ask me any questions. You can also hit me up on Telegram. You join the free signal room. The click. I'll show you how to do it in a second. But yeah, make sure to follow me on both those pages. Post every day. Yeah, but we're just gonna be chilling in these two trades right here. We're just gonna be chilling in these two trades right here. Asia is still chilling at this level, trying to break through it. NJ is still trying to push down. USDJPY. Wouldn't be surprised if this tries to finish the full move today. Would not be surprised. Would not be surprised. So we got a couple minutes until the next 5 minute pops up. So right now I'm just literally just looking at the charts. This is what I do. I just scan through the charts, just take in what they're doing. But in my head, I already know like what kind of setups I'm looking for. But I'm still watching the charts in real time to see how they're moving and things like that. All right, but this is a sneak peek of the advanced play signal room. Let me see something. All right, that's far enough for y'all to get the point. Okay. So sometimes I'll post stuff like during Asian session, but every day, of course, these are old trades, so don't jump into any of these. These are old trades. All right. See the date. This is the 30th. But every morning, this is right here, 5:47, around 6 a.m. every morning. I do an update of the trades we're currently in and then go over possible setups going into New York. These are some of the trades we took earlier this week. See the TPs getting hit. See TPs getting hit. Another video, same thing, going to setup, going to New York. See another one. This was an afternoon one. I'm an Asian session breakdown. Some more trades again. 620, going over the trades we're in, and the possible setups. So again, another one, 6 a.m. So every day, do this. And this was me going over the news that happened yesterday with this GBP CAD sell. Like I said, that video is going to be dropping this weekend, the trade breakdown. But I'll walk out through the trades. I explain what's going on here. Like I talked about, this was what happened with the news. It did a crazy, I can show you right now. I can show you that right now. Because the GP news didn't pop off until 7 a.m., but we entered this trade at like 3 something. We entered this trade live. It was deep in profit. It was doing a nice drop. Then as soon as news started, it wicked, came right back to the daily level. You see it literally hit the daily level. Not a coincidence. And then tanked back down and proceeded to finish the move. This was a nice 1 to 3 risk to reward. But I explain what's going on in the videos. I also walk out through the trades, hit the middle of the zone, top of the zone. The members know what that means. This was the USD-JPY trade I was talking about. See, walking out through the trade, I let you know the major news is coming on. See some more TPs getting hit. And then, like I said right here, I went over the indexes in that video, and they ended up going as projected, except US30. I went over all those trades. So again, I'm only going to post trades that I personally enter. But again, some people miss those trades. Some people only trade certain things. You know, everybody's got different trading plans. So I like to go over a bunch of different possibilities, just like on the live stream. Like we go through all these charts, go over a bunch of different possibilities, a bunch of different trade ideas. But I'm only going to enter the trades. I'm only going to call out the trades I personally enter. So CJ's retracing, doing a retest right here, which is fine. I'm not freaking out too much about it. I'm not tripping too much. Still going to hold to SRTP is hit, but we are seeing some retracements right now. Let's see what these other pairs are up to. We're seeing some retracements. Yeah, so we're not going to really enter anything else until closer to New York or after news. That's pretty much it. That's the only things we're going to be in for right now. Everything else is ranging or is kind of just not where I want them to be at yet. And again, it's a little bit of an off week because of the news. So next week will be back to normal, but we literally see everything's retracing. Like this was just a red candlestick. Now that's shooting up. So we're seeing a lot of things retrace right now. Let's see what the indexes are doing. Are they retracing up or going back down? Let's put this back on the 15 right here. So that's retracing back up. Let's see if US30 and NAS are doing the same thing. Yep, those are pushing back up. That's pushing back up as well. Again, I'm not going to enter these right now, but just looking to see what they're doing. Yeah, so that's interesting. But yeah, we're just going to be chilling right now. A little bit of a slow stream. We only hit TP1 on both trades. Didn't hit anything else yet. Going to see if we can hit some more TPs. And then we're going to be waiting closer to New York to see if these other setups are going to be ready to enter. Yeah, everything's retracing back up right now. Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I'm going to be on the chart still. Going to be sending that video in a couple hours to the members. But yeah, we're just going to be chilling until news. Like I said, we got news going off at 8:30 and 10 a.m. EST. 8:30 and 10 a.m. EST. We got USD news. We got the non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, average hourly earnings. And at 10 a.m., we got the ISM services, the PMI. Then looking at next week's a lot cleaner. So like I've been saying the past couple days this week, I want to see today, well, saying yesterday and today, but now it's just today. I want to see today kind of push price the direction it's going to be going, either continue the uptrend or the downtrend beginning on certain pairs. That way next week, it's just strictly waiting for the setups and then executing. Sunday, we got a holiday, but I don't really trade on Sunday, so I'm not really worried about that. Mondays, not really any news going on. We do at the middle of the night around Asian session, we got an AED, red folder news. Then Tuesday, we got some Fed news at 12 p.m. for the USD. Then we got a governor speaking for Canada at 12:45, but that's literally it. Wednesday, we just got some red photo news at 9:15 for the USD. Thursday, we just got some GP news during London session. A couple orange photo news. And then Friday, got some unemployment change, consumer sentiment, but that's literally it. We got an FOMC member speaking at 12, but that's literally it. So it's a lot cleaner of a week next week. So, yep, we're just going to be chilling until New York, seeing how the news affects the markets, seeing which way it pumps. I think we're waiting for those key levels to get hit. Then we're going to try to jump into some things. I'm going to be mainly paying attention to NAS, SPX, and GBPJPY, also gold. The USD pairs too, but mainly the indexes and gold, to be honest. All right, Daniel, that's a bet. What's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a minute. I might have seen you. I know I saw you, I think, last week. I don't know if I've seen you this week yet. But if I have, welcome back, man. You already know how it is. During the week, things kind of just fuse together for me. I'm just on a routine. I'm just waking up on routine and instinct. Sometimes I'll even set my alarm. I forget to set my alarm, and I just wake up on time. Yeah, we're about to go ahead and hop off right now. Like I said, things are probably just going to be ranging until the news pops off. Wouldn't be too surprised about that. So that's why we're only going to be in these two trades right here. And then, yeah, we're just going to be staying, keeping an eye on the charts, but not really mess with anything until New York or a little bit closer to pre-New York. But like I said, video for sure is dropping today, and I got another video dropping this weekend. Make sure to be on the lookout for those. And yeah, I'm going to see y'all next week on Monday, the next live stream.